actor is actually the voice actor of Scrooge McDuck. Literally the voice actor of Scrooge McDuck. From DuckTales and also the new DuckTales HD game. Can't remember his name.
He looks like a true professional.
Alan Young or something like that. I think his name is Alan Young, isn't it? He's like 90-something years old now. But yeah, this is Scrooge McDuck voice actor. Haha, not that Scrooge. No, not that one. The Scrooge McDuck Scrooge.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty
Quiet.
Huh?
Don't distract him while he's working on me.
Aye, laddie. You'll have to wait your turn. It's the pirate way.
Oh, hi. I love DuckTales.
No.
Let's talk to Rottingham.
He seems irritable. Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
I see. And I don't care.
You're Van Helgen starring.
I'm a mighty pirate.
Ha!
I'm a mighty pirate. Ha!
What do you mean? Ha!
I meant just what I said. Ah, if you're a mighty pirate, then I'm bald.
I'm mighty enough to defeat LeChuck twice.
LeChuck? Ha! Even if he's dead, there's just no excuse for that hair.
1 and 2 of DVD. I got you one better, Mad Goat. I bought 1, 2, and 3. And if there's a 4th one, I may or may not have gotten it. I have every single DuckTales season on DVD or volume. Every single one.
So you're a ship captain, huh?
Not just any ship captain. Don't tell me you've never heard of Captain Rene Rottingham.
I've never heard of Captain Rottingham.
I'm only the most cunning and well-groomed captain ever to sail the Caribbean.
Caribbean?
Well, how'd you like to join my crew?
Me serve on your crew? Please don't make me break into hysterical laughter while this buffoon is working on my hair.
Buffoon.
Why don't you want to join my crew?
I serve under no man. Oh boy.
Now, just 1 second.
If there's any treasure to be found, I'm going to be the man to find it. And I'll look absolutely stunning while I'm doing it.
What was my favorite childhood cartoon? Ooh, that's a tough one.
Well, I didn't want you on my crew anyway.
That's your loss. And boy, lose the ponytail. It's so last year.
I might have to think about that. One of the contenders for my most favorite childhood cartoon is called Garfield and Friends. I love Garfield.
Did you know you're starting to go gray?
I most certainly am not.
Transformers is also a contender for my favorite childhood cartoon.
Don't get me wrong. Gray hair suits you.
It doesn't... I mean, of course it would. But I don't have to worry about that for several years.
Several years.
If I were you, I'd worry more about those split ends.
Split ends? I'll have you know I've killed men for comments less slanderous than that.
You've got a bald spot starting here in the back.
What? You're lying, of course.
If you say so. All I know is that there's definitely some kind of shine going on back here.
Yeah, Sonic Saturday AM. I watched every single series. Did you know the voice actor for Sonic the Hedgehog in Sonic Saturday AM, also Sonic Underground, and also I think there might have been a third Sonic, I can't remember. But that was Steve Urkel, aka I can't remember his name. But Steve Urkel played the voice actor of Sonic the Hedgehog, believe it or not. I can't remember his name, his real name.
You seem irritable. Is it from your dry scalp?
My scalp is lovingly massaged with the finest creams and oils in the world, twice daily.
Yeah, that's a little more than I wanted to know.
Your petty jabs and insults mean nothing to me.
Yeah, that's it, Mello. Jaleel White. That was his name.
They're doing great things with dandruff shampoo these days.
I suggest you leave, boy, before you force me to defend my honor.
Oh yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 80s. I watched the hell out of that show. I watched every single episode in existence of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the 1989s till whenever.
Fire! Run for your life!
I'm sure the authorities probably have the situation under control. But just in case, Barber, more moisturizer.
More moisturizer.
Rabid dogs are on the loose! Get out, now!
I don't hear anything. There are no rabid dogs on the loose.
That's just what they want you to think. There's an axe-wielding maniac at the door! Flee!
Perhaps you should offer yourself as a sacrifice so the rest of us may be saved.
The calls are coming from within the barber shop. You must get out immediately.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Leave us alone.
Robotech? Yeah. Oh yeah, Macross. I remember Macross. Good show.
Storms are coming. Better get a move on. Could be a twister.
Then I'm most definitely staying inside. The humidity does horrible things to my hair.
The DuckTales movie. Yeah, I have that. On VHS.
Captain Rottingham? You're being paged.
Take a message.
Take a message.
You know, sitting down for too long can be unhealthy. It's a serious risk to your cardiovascular system. I think a nice jog could be just what you need right about now. Up and at 'em.
Go away.
Up and at 'em. Up and at them. Up and at 'em. Up and at them. The goggles do nothing.
You know, sitting down for too long can be unhealthy.
That's a risk I'll just have to take.
You seem busy. I'll come back later.
Yes, let's talk to Salty Pirate. Let's examine him.
It's a salty pirate, sucking on some candy.
Sucking on candy. What about this portrait?
There's a plaque on this portrait. It says, Captain Richard Squawkins. There never was a more despicable name, but we gave him an impeccable body wave.
What about this one?
Captain Charles Vane. The captain stood 7 feet high in his boots, but you'd never have guessed that we dyed his roots.
Skull.
Another satisfied customer.
What about you?
Jack Rackahan. Always a dapper crook. Jack wore the layered look.
Parrot.
In loving memory. Crackers. 1684 to 1685.
1-year-old. Crackers. If I ever get a parrot, I'm gonna name him Crackers. Crackers the parrot.
Captain Steve Gromit. He fought and he struggled. He kicked and he brawled. But when he left our shop, we made sure he was bald. Thomas Lude. Here was a dangerous man when accosted, but he looked pretty good when his hair had been frosted.
Ooh, frosted hair.
Rachel Squall. This lady we're certain was no debutante. She killed 20 men while she wore this bouffant.
What about you?
Edward Screech. When it came to rum, Edward Screech never skimped. He drank a whole bottle while he had his hair crimped.
I love the rhymes. Ooh, scissors.
Wow, I bet those could cut through anything.
I would like those scissors.
I can't reach them.
Of course. Oh, paperweight.
It's a rock, and it's a paperweight.
I want it.
Don't touch that, you foul creature! Oh, this ape may ruin my haircut.
Oh man, foul creature.
Coiffures for the discerning pirate. Spring edition.
Don't touch that, you foul creature. Wow.
I'll wait for the movie.
I'll wait for the movie.
It's a comb, probably made from the jawbone of some near-extinct sea mammal.
Not a jar of combs.
It's a bunch of combs floating in that blue stuff.
Blue stuff. Anyway, let's go talk to Mr. Pirate over here.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
So,
So, it's good to meet you, Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see. Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it?
Whole new spin.
Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect! I'll be your captain. Onward to Blood Island and high adventure. Wanna come?
You, a captain? Hardly.
I'm the mighty pirate who defeated LeChuck.
And what do you have to show for it?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold scepters of power? Anything?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Wooden?
Yeah.
Some treasure hunter you are. You couldn't find gold in a jewelry shop.
The voice acting is damn good. I agree. The voice acting is really good in this. They got professional actors too, because, like I said, this guy is the voice actor from DuckTales. He's Scrooge McDuck. And he was a professional back in the 80s doing the voice acting for that cartoon.
I bet I could find gold on this very island.
How much would you bet?
Well, I've got these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
Some real treasure.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
You still haven't proven you can find anything of value. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
Oh, you better believe we're going to find some treasure.
How'd you break into the hairstyling industry?
I saw an ad to join a barbershop quartet. Got a problem with that?
No, that must be very rewarding work.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mean? Well, just that, you know, cutting hair and singing must be just a lot of fun.
It's like a party every day. Some days I just don't know how to contain my joy. I get giddy, and the laughter bubbles out of me like a sparkling fountain of mirth and gaiety.
Okay, new topic.
Use the ventriloquism book? Yeah, I'll do that. For sure I'm gonna do that.
Do you really enjoy being a barber?
It's a steady income.
God, I love this game.
Pirate stories. Got any?
Okay, here's a story. I started out as a crewman on the raging Tightwad, sailing out of Puerto Pollo. The captain was a master treasure hunter, a diviner from some ancient secret society. He had some weird fifth sense when it came to finding objects of value.
Hey, Gray.
Is this gonna be scary? Because I warn you, I've been known to leap into the arms of total strangers when startled.
I have a razor.
Good point. Please go on.
We left port without a map, guided only by the captain's keen senses. We spent the first week going around in circles, until we realized the crew's gold earrings were throwing the captain off. After we tossed all our jewelry, gold coins, and belt buckles overboard, we got back on course.
Did you ever find any treasure?
We sailed for 2 years, and had finally started back to Plunder Island. But just as we started to doubt him, he paid off. We found sunken treasure right off the coast.
Wait a second. Was it an enormous pile of jewelry and gold coins and belt buckles at the bottom of the bay?
Exactly. How did you know that?
I just had a feeling.
Lol. You've never seen the third game? Well, today's your lucky day. And yeah, I've definitely played through the first and second as well. Let's see.
Do you know any more pirate stories?
Want the story about how I slit the throat of the annoying little pirate who kept asking me questions?
Is something troubling you? Say, what you eating there?
Jawbreaker.
Is it good?
Yep.
You don't say much, do you?
Nope.
Remember Jawbreakers? I haven't had a Jawbreaker in like 15 years.
That's a really good jawbreaker there, huh?
Yep.
Well, that's just terrific, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
Boy, I sure could go for a jawbreaker right about now.
Yep.
I said I sure could go for a jawbreaker right about now.
I hope you find one.
You gonna finish that jawbreaker?
Sure am.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, I agree, Anon. That's why this is my second favorite game of all time. It used to be my first favorite game of all time. Used to be. But now this is my second favorite game of all time.
Nothing I love more than a good jawbreaker.
Me too.
Yeah, see? When you look at it that way, we're really not all that different, you and I.
Whatever.
Could I have your jawbreaker?
No.
Oh, man.
It's been a pleasure. Bye.
All right. Let's use the Ventriloquist book.